nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Colorado Buffaloes. We stay with Dave Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. We check in with her now.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Red Raiders ready to kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Bowie. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Colorado's offense has the ball first today. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Yeah, Palmer, I don't feel bad for this quarterback, but I kind of feel bad for this quarterback because he's going to get some monsters today. And he's had his own struggles, but these guys, man, they all can get after the quarterback. They can get tackles for losses, get you in passing situations, and when they do, they hit you, and hit you a lot, and disrupt the timing. So he's got a tremendous challenge on his hands.
He's got a challenge. His offensive coordinator has a challenge, too, because he's got to find a way to make life easy for him, and that's easier said than done against this D-line unit. They have so much speed off the edge. Even the interior guys can collapse the pocket and get pass rush as well. So for the offensive coordinator, whether it's
intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of the turnover as the defense makes a play early.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Got his man. He's trying to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he added the extra point. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run this play from the pistol. Lewis. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target. You could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Makes it past the marker. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Might as well give it to him again.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Stopped behind the line, and that's pretty much going to offset the gain on the previous play.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball.
Maybe some room here. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Fourth down, Lewis. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Fires to the big fella. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, here on the Colorado sideline, coming off that turnover, they know their defense has had their back, but the offense has to make them pay. This is an opportunity for them to get back in this game. It's been close so far, but the offense has to get on the board. Coming off that turnover, I feel the momentum shifting down here on this sideline. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Line getting set on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Lewis to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Red Raiders. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field to say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Throwing, Lewis. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Buffaloes will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense is ready to go. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. He makes the grab. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To throw, it's Hammond. Finds his big tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They want to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down and try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. for one. It's 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
By the time someone showed up, I got touched.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Don't even think about sending.
Guess I'm about to finally put some abilities on my players. I just quick start a lot of people for training.
Lewis to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble.
Hold on, my quarterback got 87 throw power now. Yes, sir.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2
But we
hands on the
sacrificed
ball.
our deep throw power.
Very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has
Deep accuracy on there. That upgraded him, but I refreshed his upgrade because
Nice completion here to this wide receiver.
you can do that if you don't like what upgrade you get.
Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do.
With that.
See this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. 4th down, Lewis unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
You mean Joe?
And man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does. I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running it about 50% of the time. And you just mentioned the 2 guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock.
They'll give it to him again. Give him 9.
CP do everything perfect, man.
And I like the thought process of the defense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy.
And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Finds the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 2nd and 5. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Dickey. Might have a chance. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 aim.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Running inside, it's Welch. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's Lewis to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. It's Atkins. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Buffaloes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Unloads it left. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Going to the running game. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. It'll be 3rd and long. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickey.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking for a man. It's Hammond. That's caught. It's Simmons. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. 3rd and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as the timeout is called. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Red Raiders are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. And he's still running after the move. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
What a fantastic individual effort by the big fella there. That was a relatively short throw, but he shows you the athleticism and what he can do with the football once he has it in his hands. He looked like a running back out there, making guys.
Throws toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Dead center perfect. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll bring it out. It's Bowie. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio update.
So we get this cracked out mean Joe.
Orlando Studios. It's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the #1 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Bulldogs on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game in Boulder. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ollie, what's the story as we start this 2nd half?
Coming out of the locker room at the half, the Red Raiders head coach told me he needs more from his team in the 2nd half. Even though they've got the big lead, they want to continue to set the tone early in the season that they are a team that can finish strong. He reminded them it's a 0-0 score here to start the 3rd quarter. Despite the big lead, we are not taking our foot off the gas.
Thanks, Holly. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside, touchdown, Red Raiders. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And he puts through the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Perry. Slips through the line. Run out of bounds at the 45, and a terrific return there. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffalo's hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Throwing, Lewis. Looking to the big tight end. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. It's Lewis again. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. At the 45, on his way. He gets it past the stick, slides.
What game you playing right now, though? Another fight sesh. Oh, you are playing Texas Tech. You're right. Oh, yeah.
Lewis. Caught over the middle. It's Young.
I want to upgrade. I build on my coins. One upgrade, take all my coins away.
Run inside. It's Young. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Colorado. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was out.
Safety
He gets it in there
on my playbook.
Chopper cover off that lead.
Going along with this playbook, I thought it was showing safety getting fished in coverage.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I'm at 3-3-5 playbook. So it kind of got my third. My second string safety. I got my 2 starters back there. I just put quarterback 3 right there though, just because they're not gonna be on the field. But with wear and tear, I'm gonna have to get a good backup safety with that.
Running inside, it's Dickey. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first
460, bro.
Gonna let it fly. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got
Dude, 50 coins more for each floor you go. I think I'm up to like 3,950.
When it comes to defenses, like you have to talk, have to understand
61 to 80. I think I should be getting around 7K-ish.
Communication was busted.
He stopped at the 14-yard
Yeah,
line, and they'll
it goes up at 50 each time.
going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Like the first 20, you're getting like
He's dragged down at the 12.
getting like 30 something K. Next 20, you get up there.
And I tell you what, just good job wrapping him up, not letting him get yards after contact and make your defense really great job.
Someone broke it down. I gotta find it.
And now you're set up pretty good. Third and medium, probably a passing situation. Nice physicality by this defense.
They'll send out the kicker here. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback.
It would be nice to get blessed with a fumble to end the challenge quicker.
One left tackle.
Able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there.
Welcome to the Shadur simulation, man. Give me a
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20.
Yeah, not with this one.
Under fire.
Like, bruh.
And they'll miss the
This
connection
got hit
here
4
on
times
third
in a
down.
row.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously,
They're going to stand strong in the pocket, bro.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He wants to change this route. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Pocket breaking down. On the run, deep down the right
That's
side.
anyway.
And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
All right, I'm up to 4,000.
You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's sticky. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Ooh, I did. No Annie? No Annie?
Right back to the well. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I don't think I'm playing online until I complete at least one tower all the way.
Deep in the red zone, 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. To the air. It's
Yeah, I might be capped.
Oh, they're after him. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was
It might be
trying to
capped.
pay off this red zone.
My team decent enough, but with all the new all the defenders, I do need.
Eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Bowie. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. This drive will open from the 15. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And they make the tackle not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So 1st down will open up the final period. Ready, go! the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Motion from the wideout. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Lewis. Fires downfield. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Buffaloes! Fit it in the window for the score. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Throwing, Lewis. And the sticky fingers allow them to grab the 2-point conversion. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The run inside. It's Williams. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game.
Got a fumble return, so if I lose this game, I go all the way back to level 1. Oh, yeah.
2 plays to get the first. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Put it to this one. That would get me low.
It's Francis.
There's certain things you can't do.
Got it behind the line. It's Williams.
Can't lose 2 in a row.
Just a few on that completion.
And they got a field goal after I fumbled, so they won 1. I got to win this one. I got to get a stop.
A great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making.
Well, first I'm actually losing. My other 2 have been when the game like froze. I don't know why that's been going.
Motion from the back. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's the pressure.
Oh my God.
Pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight.
Left tackle?
Smashes it between the uprights.
No, I had a sack, and they got thrown out a second at the very last second as he was going to the ground.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Bucs offense ready to begin this drive. situation, not the way they had it drawn up.
They had to blitz them boys. Get up out of there.
Having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Goal is to get to like floor 100. That would be a good floor to stop at.
And nice job by this
So far away
defense,
from
really
that.
being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays, aggressive line.
He'll take a deep shot here. Pulls it in on the right. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them. They're obviously trailing a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success. They're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Finds his man. It's Taylor. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Buffaloes.
Window throw. They sweet, but they're not gonna drop no pick. You throw it to them though.
They'll move the wide receiver. 2 minutes.
They about to run pill, bro. Touchdown, Stanford.
Find a way to pull this one out. Offense gets set for second down.
Now it doesn't get harder, but they will catch a pick if you throw it at them. I kind of led my receiver too far. Same difficulty the entire way. And I'm forcing throws because I'm just picking coach suggestions. I'm trying to make what they give me work. Instead of just going upon the play.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced at freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide.
Good ball in first place.
Nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Lewis to throw. Going for 6.
My gosh.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the board and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Lewis to throw for it on 4th.
The entire line just got shedded instantly. Nah. Just have 4 niggas on my face.
And they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
That's 2 L's in a row.
And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide and a season.
2 L's in a row. I mean, you played Texas Tech, though.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I?
Texas Tech a good program.
Do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around. A lot of tough and real conversations going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids?
Can't deny that.
We gotta pull them up, bro. We gotta stand for something.
Oh, that's it. The quarter.
No, they blitzing me. Can not get that throw off. No, the rain's selling me. I had a rack to it, I slipped. What's up?